Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I speak here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself. That doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender, because we all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine. So please bear with me. It's much easier this way for me to be able to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these also can interchange with the characters. That means that I may speak directly with you, Capricorn, because this is your reading, or I may speak to the cross watcher. If this is your case, you will know it. Thank you for all of you who make donations. I really appreciate them, so thank you. For all of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all my details in the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you are welcome. Also, for you to be notified for every new content that I am uploading to the channel, you have to hit the bell button, because only this way you will activate the notifications. So I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know it can take a while. This is why I will always put the timestamps in the first comment and pin that comment. So if you're not interested in that whole process, please feel free and use those timestamps. This being said, thank you again. Let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn, what's for their higher good to know now? What's for their best interest to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Best messages for Capricorn, please. What's for their higher good to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. My intention before I do every reading is that these readings, the messages in them, to arrive to you at the perfect time for you. Judgment, rebirth. Yes, so you are really ready for something new, to start something new according to your plans, according to whatever you need that you are deserving of. You are freeing yourself. What was hard, that it's behind you, because in order for us to be able to have that rebirth, we had to go through death. So you made order, you released everything that doesn't serve you anymore, and by doing that, now you are rejuvenating, now you are ready to start again, but according to your plans. And Archangel Gabriel is here. He's blowing the horn. You didn't only hear his calling, you answer it. For Capricorn, please. The Hermit, Ten of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Knight of Wands, Strength. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Five of Swords. Just a second, please, because I like for you to be able to see everything, because sometimes I forget about myself and I start and explain on the table. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It's that current of energy that leads the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about it. The way that I am seeing the reading going is this way. And the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands feels very hard. You learned some very hard lessons. I think that you were in this situation for a long time, maybe years, but you learned those lessons. They were too hard not for you to be able to learn them. It hurt too much. And now you went much further than others, even if it was hard, because something in you told you that you have to go through it in order for you to be able to learn the lesson behind the experience, to get that wisdom, in order for you, by getting the lesson, by getting that wisdom, to be able to not going around the same circle. Because if we are not learning the lesson behind the experiences in our life, we are repeating the same cycle again and again. And this is why you went a little bit further than that, in order for you to learn that, so that you put an end to that cycle. This is why you had judgment at the beginning when I cut this deck, because you learned those lessons. You put an end to those cycles. It was very hard, but now you are ready. You are embarking to another cycle. You release everything that it's not yours, because you had upon yourself much more responsibilities that were yours. You took them. Everything happened with your accordance. Sometimes we can give that acceptance verbally or not. Sometimes we are conscious about it or not, but everything is with your acceptance. And now you realize them and you freed yourself and you are embarking on a new journey. But it was very hard. And you were in this kind of situation for a long time. You were like on a war zone where you tried your best, you did your best, you tried every possible thing that you could have think of. But whatever you did, whatever you tried, you changed tactics, whatever you did, the others did also. So for this reason, nobody lost, but nobody won. And this is the moment, the Five of Swords, when you are realizing that it's a bad investment, and it will be foolish for you to continue to invest in something, whatever it is. For you, this investment, it could be time, money, feelings, all of the above. whatever it is in the situation that you continued and invested, and it was hard, but you continued and invested, and you realize now something gets to you, and you realize that it's a bad investment. I know I won't get the result that I want to get, so it will be foolish for me to continue to invest in this, and I'm out of here. Don't be sad. Don't begin now and be furious about yourself. Why didn't I realize that much sooner? It had to be this way in order for you to break that cycle. So you decide that I've had enough, I'm out of here. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles speaks to us about, for me, this card always speaks about self-mastery. Realizing that you have the knowledge, the experience, in order for you to be able to make that jump from the apprentice to the master. And it can be a little bit frightened at the beginning, but you are ready to start something new, to build something for yourself with people that are like-minded like you, new association, new partnerships, but with people that are like-minded like you. But you are here, the main architect, the main builder. They simply are there to support you, to be there for you, but they wait for your direction. And now you are starting something, and you put yourself and your knowledge and your experience into the light for building that life that you want, according to your plans. And in the same time, you are learning to put a stop. It's like a stop sign, traffic stop sign. You learned from this experience that was very hard to say no to everything that you know that it's not longer serving you, to say no to circumstances or experiences or people that want to put responsibilities that are not yours upon you. And no, thank you, because you went through it, you know it. And because it hurt so much, you know how it feels, and you just say, no, thank you. This is not mine. It's not my responsibilities. I'm done. I am done trying to make something and others to come and unweave whatever I did here, and me to be stuck in a situation where I don't see any going further. Stop. This is your mastery, because you recognize these things now. And you want to build something. You started this to build something for you that is stable, that gives you security, and it's okay. But in a way, you are hesitant and you want to cling on something. Maybe you cling, whatever it is, we can cling on material things that it's not fair. I worked here, I worked my butt off, and it's not fair for me to give everything up and leave. And I'm only telling you this, and I tell this wherever I see this card. Let it go, because the moment that you are letting go, you are opening yourself to the universe. If there is something, a circumstance, a material thing, a relationship, a person, whatever, to be in your life, the universe will find a way for them to come back to you. So just open yourself, let everything go, and by letting go, you are releasing also this kind of energy, and you are opening up to something that is much more in accordance to your vibration, to your experience, and to what you want from now on to experience into your life. Because you clinged a little bit, You had this 9 of Swords. This is, I have no way out. Everything is against me. Sleepless nights. Turning from one side to the other. How can I do it? How should I resolve this? I have no solution. Because even if you are right and you worked your butt off, I'm not saying you didn't. By clinging to this, you are clinging to this kind of energy. And this is a very low vibrational energy. We cannot find solution when we are in this kind of energy. This can be also depression. So if you cannot cope alone, please go and find help. It's nothing shameful of this. But I told you, we cannot find solutions when we are in this state of mind. The only solution that we find are this kind of solution, and you don't want this solution. So try, do your best to detach yourself from this kind of vibration, these people that you won't be able to do anything, you don't have the money for that, or you're not good enough, or I don't know, people that are nagging and are negative. And detach yourself from the drama, from those kind of people, from that kind of energy, and raise your vibration. The solution is always there. We are not able to see it because we are trapped in this. It's mental. It's mostly mental. We are blocked mentally, and this is why we don't see a solution. The moment that you raise your vibration, you will see the entire situation from another point of view, and you can be able to see the right solution. This is why the Hermit is here, that invites us to do our inner work, and you did it. You did go deep within in yourself. We always have the answers there, but because we are living in this world, we are being taught to find solution and find gratification from the outside, and we have everything within. And you realize that maybe you were forced a little bit by this kind of situation to go deep within, forced, and you did. And you made peace with yourself, you made peace with others. If you didn't do it, because you are doing it for yourself, to release all those burdens that were not yours. You are doing this in order for you to bring light to all those dark places that we all have them. And you did that, and now you are being peaceful because you know that you can achieve everything. You know what you have to do, and now that you are ready, you got your wisdom, you are ready to come out of this isolation, because the Hermit isolates himself in order for him to be able to go deep within. And now you are ready to go outward, to teach others, show others what you learned. And you will be able to have that financial security. You will be able to have financial stability. It's exactly what you wanted here. But you clinged to the wrong energy. And by releasing everything, you jumped from 4 to 10. This is what I mean to opening up to the universe. And maybe you will have a new job, a new opportunity that pays much better, but maybe some responsibilities with more but you are ready now. You know how to say stop to everything that doesn't serve you anymore. This is family. It can be It can mean also inheritance. It doesn't have to for somebody to die in order for you to inherit something. Maybe there is a family business, and now the older generation decides to give it to the newer generation, and you are now on the front of it, and you will have whatever it is for you. You will have abundance, prosperity, security, the security that you want for you, for your family, to have everything in order for them to have that environment in which they can grow healthy, happy, in harmony. And you will have something to celebrate. The Three of Cups, celebration with people that are there for you, family, really people that are supporting you, are there for you. And not only that, it can be a soul tribe. It's like, I'm here, I'm supporting you, let's look at the stars and let ourselves be inspired and celebrate whatever is happening in the skies, because we know that we can achieve everything when we are putting our head together and we are acting according to our guidance, having the wisdom and the experience that we already got in this situation. And you will start and listen to your own heart, to the rhythm of your own heart, and you will be able to become a conqueror, to conquer new horizons, to be very inspired in doing that. You also can be a light worker because you have the strength, because you listen to your intuition, you listen to your inner wisdom. And strength is that wisdom that comes from above. It doesn't have anything to do with the physical strength. It's like, I know who I am now because of this experience and because of whatever I went through. It's like you discovered yourself. She's simply releasing a mask, and you know who you are. You have that strength, you have that guidance. Is the sign of Leo and the sign of Virgo. But this is how I see it. Let's see what the clarifications are telling us. King of Swords can be any sign of air. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The creator of this set of cards insists of the sign of Libra, but doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be that sign. But when I see them, I tell you them, because maybe for some of you this can help. Doesn't matter. It's the energy of somebody who has a very strategic mind, who knows how to make plans, who knows how to analyze things. He makes plans, he makes backup to the plans and backup to the backup plans. He analyzes in a very analytical way. He is very good at communicating. Doesn't matter if this communication is in writing or speaking. These kind of people have the ability, they are born with it, but their whole life perfected this ability of detaching themselves from the situation that they are analyzing. This way they feel like they can do their best job, but because of it, they can seem detached, cold, it's their way of doing, of acting. Most of them can be judges, lawyers, working in the judgment department, doctors, pilots, people that who know that their doing, their acting, their analyze can affect other people's life. This is why they detach themselves, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to cope with everything. Maybe you are with somebody like this, you try to find your justice from somebody like this, or somebody like this can help you. Or maybe you were in this situation with somebody that has a very strategic mind. I told you that you were in this situation for a long time, and it was like a war zone. That this strategical mind is like those chess players who have 10 movements ahead of you. You can embody this kind of energy and become that strategic mind. But let's see, what's with the Five of Swords, please? That moment that you realize that I'm out of here, I invested too much in this, and I know that it won't bring me whatever I want to get from this, so I'm out of here. What's with the Five of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Five of Swords, please. Ten of Pentacles. You stayed in this situation exactly how I told you. You wanted something stable, safe for your family. And maybe you saw this stability being affected, and this is why you fought so hard. But the Ten of Pentacles is here for you. It was a little bit, it has to do with learning how to let go. And you are a sign of earth. The material things are very important for you, and being a sign of earth, you know best how to take an idea, a concept, and bring it into fruition. Ten of Pentacles, it also can mean a very important lesson learned, and you have here Three of Tens. You learned your lessons, because this means to me also important lessons learned, because I like to think that this kind of abundance we can get in a lifetime, but I like to think that beside the material things that we are able to collect in a lifetime, we also get wiser. This is why I'm telling you, there it can mean for me very important lesson learned to this situation where you fought a lot, and you fought for you to be able to give yourself and your loved ones the stability that you want for them. This is why you stayed so long in this situation. But in the same time, you had to learn how to let go of everything that you freed yourself. This stability came with so much burden that it's like you collapsed on the weight that it was put on yourself. And this in itself was a lesson that will lead you to that self-mastery, to that point in you where you can tell, I know I can do it myself. I know I can do better. I know that I can free myself. I'm sick and tired to work like a horse for somebody else, for them to become very rich, and me, I'm keeping everything together and I have only the responsibilities and I'm done with it. Three of Pentacles. What's with the Three of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Cups and Temperance that came out in reverse. Page of Cups can be a younger energy, but it can also, it's known as being the dreamer. It can lead to having a dream when you are younger, teenager, when it doesn't matter what you dreamed of, everything was possible. You didn't think about everything that you need in order for you to be able to realize that dream. You knew and you had that confidence in yourself, in your vision, in your dream, and you protected it. Come back to that knowing, that inner knowing, to those dreams, because those dreams and that inner knowing that you can achieve everything can lead you to this self-mastery, or start building that business that you want, that you always dreamed of for yourself. I know you are being protective of it, but if we are not trying, we cannot bring it to fruition. Keep on dreaming, not dreaming, stargazing and dreaming of impossible things. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom that will help you to bring those dreams, those plans to fruition. But you have here Temperance in reverse. Temperance has to do with balance, inner balance. You were afraid you won't be able to bring your dreams to fruition because you didn't have that inner balance. You have to get that inner balance. Work with Archangel Michael because he is the best in this. Because it has to do with inspiration, with fire, with passion, and with the emotions, with water, with you're putting your heart into it. These two elements, fire and water, have to be in equal amount for them to be able to coexist, because each and one of them, if it's just a little bit more than the other, can mean the end for the other element. Water can put out fire, and fire can bring water to boiling, and through boiling to evaporation. So in order for you to be able to keep that balance, you have to bring it to balance. It's about the inner balance. You couldn't be able here to have the success that you wanted, and you invested a lot in something and didn't got the result because it was out of balance. And you have to bring that inner balance in balance again. And it also speaks to us about divine timing. Everything happens when it has to happen. Maybe for a time you were not able to put those dreams in action, to start something exactly like you dreamed of, because you knew that you had the knowledge and the experience, because it was not the right time. Maybe now it's the right time, and for sure it is, but before starting, make sure that you are regaining your balance. Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles, please. What's with the Four of Pentacles? Clinging to something, not wanting to open yourself, letting go. Even if it is you are not letting go because you want something stable into your life. Have faith, have trust. What's with the Four of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Or if there is a dream that you cared and you are protective of, be stubborn in keeping that close to your heart. But this dream, this hope, this belief in yourself, in that, be that stubborn. Otherwise, let everything go. Four of Pentacles, please. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. That mental prison. From 8, you did go to the 9. I tried everything. Believe me, I tried everything. Nothing works. I don't know what to do, and we are panicking because this character here, and it's mental, it's the thought process. They tried to come forward, they saw swords. Going to the left or right, the way that you are looking to it, they felt swords and they panic. And when we are panicking, we are not thinking straight. I told you, with the solution, we cannot find a good solution to the problem that we are having when we are in this state of mind. If we are keeping calm and calming down, you will see how much space is here in order for both characters to come out of this mental prison. You were in a state of mind. Maybe you got help from people that kept you in that state of mind, with those pressure that put on yourself in order for you to not be able to see the solutions. Let everything go. Retreat for some days to think about, but not retreat in order for you to continuing to think about it. No. But in order for you to be able to release everything that is not in balance, that doesn't give you that balance that you are in need of. Nine of Swords. What's with the Nine of Swords? And you will do it, because it's that energy that it was like a build up, and build it again and again until you knew that you have to go deep within. What's with the Nine of Swords? I really have the feeling, having the Ten of Wands here, you already went through this. What's with the Nine of Swords, please? The majority, at least. The tower came down and put an end to everything, but when the tower comes, it puts an end to everything that it doesn't, it's not good for us. But because before the tower comes, it's a blessing in disguise. Before the tower comes, gives us hints that it's that build up. You have to change something, you have to redo something, you have to reorganize something, but we didn't do that. We have all our justifications. We didn't do it, and then destiny intervenes, because destiny knows that we are worthy of much more than this situation, and it brings everything down. And it brings everything down with one hit, because at the foundation of this tower something was wrong. And it gives you, it doesn't bring the tower down in spite of you. It's that situation where it gives you the opportunity for you to be able to build something from ground up, having that stable foundation. But in order to have a stable foundation, you have to rebuild it from scratch. This is why it comes down. The sad thing is that the moment that the tower comes, we mostly see only the damage, the drama, and we are not seeing the blessing that it is in it. But you will see. In time, you will be able to see that blessing also. It's because you were not able to start something new here. We bring everything down in order for you to be able to build something according to your plans. This was, maybe it was not according to your plans, as I told you, but all the responsibility was on you. Death. It's something that doesn't work, and death is here to help you to put an end to it. It's that moment where we know what's not working and we are deciding to close that chapter, because it doesn't bring us any good, it doesn't serve us, it's draining us from energy instead of rejuvenating us, give us energy. And death is here to help you clean up, so that you open yourself to what is much in more the same vibration that you are in. But in order for us to open to something new, we have to make the cleanup before. And I told you, you had that judgment when I cut this set of cards. And I told you, you are now ready for a new start, a new life according to your plans. And in order for you to have that rebirth, this is why the tower came here down. The Hermit. Please tell me more about the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Eight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Very nice. So, another card that speaks to us about self-mastery, because Eight of Pentacles can be something that we are learning to doing by repeating in order for us to be able to produce something of quality. You can learn new things, new abilities that will lead you to much more abundance, much more prosperity. But in the same way, you can, with this higher knowledge that you are requiring, getting now, are able to see patterns of doing things that got you into this situation. And by doing this inner work, you simply become conscious of these patterns of thinking, of doing that brought you in this situation. Realizing them, becoming conscious of them, is that self-mastery. You are putting an end to these circles, to these cycles that you were going around and around and around. And by doing that, you are the King of Wands, Leo, sign of fire. You are becoming much more decisive. You're setting your goals, and you won't stop until you get to those goals and you are ready for action. But in order for us to be ready for action, we have to go deep within, so that we realize everything what went wrong. Nothing went wrong. You had to go through this in order for you to be able to get to that knowledge, to that insight, to that wisdom. And now that you got it, you are ready to start. But the King of Wands, besides being very determined and not stopping until he doesn't get what he wants, because he is a conqueror, he has the maturity that he needs in order for him to know if this is the right time for him to act, or if he has to wait for a while in order for him to wait of that perfect moment that he knows that it will lead him to victory. And you have here the Ten of Pentacles. What's with the Ten of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles, please. Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity, very prosperous, very abundant, something that will be very prosperous. It came out in reverse. Don't panic. It is something that will lead you to prosperity, but maybe at the beginning it may seem like it won't lead us to that. It will lead you to that. But this is why it's very important to have that faith in your dreams, to have that determination of I won't stop. It may feel like it. It's like a test of faith. At the beginning, looking up like it's something that can drain a lot of finances for the beginning, but it will lead you to prosperity and abundance and security. So I will leave that upright. It's just something that it's testing you. Three of Cups. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Celebrating, having those people around you that are there for you, supporting you. Letting yourself be guided. What's with the Three of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Eight of Wands. Very fast moving energy, information comes in a hurry towards you. Maybe you will get those information from your soul tribe, your family, people that are there for you, supporting you. Or if you want to make that jump to, because it can also mean traveling from a place to another, you go and travel towards family, towards people that are there for you. But it also can mean information that comes from another place towards you. And it comes in a hurry, very fast. So be very conscious about everything that is coming towards you, because it will, those information that you get, it's like lightning. They will inspire you. They will bring something that with that information you will be able to make that jump from the Ace of Wands that appears in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, not Wands. So be conscious of everything that you are getting, information that it's coming towards you. Knight of Wands. What's with the Knight of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here, please? Nine of Pentacles. To bring you the financial independence that you want. She's having her key here. You have the key. And you will get your financial independence. This is because you worked so hard to get here. This is what will inspire you, and also you will start, as I told you, to dance to your own rhythm, to your heart rhythm, knowing that finally I have this. I have everything that I want in order for me to be able to build everything, to live the life that I want, having that security, be able to give the security that I want. Have faith. Why is strength here, please? Maybe for some of you, you are, because Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Cups, when it comes out, they are cards that are speaking about independence. They can come out the moment that we are deciding to become independent. Maybe now it's the moment that you are deciding to go with this new plan of yours, to start something new, because you know that the Tower is here. You won't come back to this situation, and you have to start something new, and you are becoming independent. And maybe for some of you, you are becoming independent financially speaking by putting an end to a collaboration from somebody from a fire sign, or exactly the opposite. Through the collaboration with a fire sign, you have the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the sign of Leo. You can build something that will lead you to financial independence. And this Three of Pentacles and this collaboration, having people around you that are supporting you, maybe somebody from a fire sign, especially Leo, is somebody that will help you start that new adventure with which you can become independent. Strength. What's with strength, please? Tell me more about strength. Why is strength here, please? You had to have strength in order for you to be able to go through this whole adventure. You had to be able to have strength in order for you to get through this betrayal. You have 4 cards of 10. 2 times 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Swords. I have no words. I'm in awe of you, Capricorn. What you went through, it was not easy at all. But you felt betrayal. You felt like being stabbed mostly in the back, because these swords are mostly coming from the back. You didn't saw the betrayal. You didn't thought that people that did that are able to do that. It took you by surprise. It took you by surprise, the people that acted. It felt like death. You felt betrayed. But even so, through their action, they simply helped you to see everything in the true light of things, and also to see your own light that comes here through the Hermit in your own consciousness. It was like, yes, you had to, maybe for some of you, you felt like being betrayed from somebody, from a fire sign, especially Leo. But for the majority of you, you had to have a lot of strength, a lot of guidance, divine guidance, in order for you to find that inner strength to come out of this. 4 tens, but everything happened for a reason in that timing, in order for you to be able to come out of it, to have the courage to see your own light, and to be able to put an end to a collaboration. Mostly it had to do with money, with finances, maybe a job in which you invested a lot, and everything that you got out of it was betrayal. And now you will be able with this to put an end to this and go your own way and leave everything behind. Good for you, Capricorn. It is coming to an end for something that it was such a burden. But you had that perseverance, that keep on going. I know it's hard. I know it feels like hell. But I know I've got it. Even if there were times where you doubt everything about yourself, you had that inner strength to find those points, those turning points, so that you can become conscious of patterns that you repeated in order for you to be able to release them, so that you gain this stability, this abundance, this independence from everything here. Best advice for Capricorn, please, at the end of the reading. Green Tara, Supreme Protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Legend has that the personification of perfect compassion has looking down on the earth one day and cried tears when he witnessed all the suffering in the world. When the tears hit the earth, a lotus formed, from which Tara, the goddess of compassion and light, was born. She has many forms based on different colors, and we have chosen green in this oracle because she brings a light of protection and safety with her. Always compassionate and loving, she helps us move into a new state of being and doing. You are safe. Protection is all around you. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set out for you. Cords are being cut between you and your past so that you can feel energetically clear and aware. Don't worry about recalling fearful experiences. They aren't going to be recalled now. Just acknowledge them and leave them behind so you can step into a space of spiritual and personal freedom. Free Tara has placed a force field of complete love and acceptance around you. She is here to tell you that you no longer need to build up walls around your heart so that it's safe to trust what you feel and who is in your life today. This is why. Have trust, because as I told you, what was worst is behind you. Just rebuild that trust in yourself, in your capacity, in your dreams, and you will soar. You will have everything what you dream of. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.